stuff, learning how to make an income from your phone. You get to just be yourself, right? You don't have to fake the funk or anything like that. So like I said, I am a certified life financial and business coach, right? Three different certifications. But the point is, I don't have to try to be super duper, like, real professional and all that stuff. Like, for instance, if I was going to go speak somewhere, right? I wouldn't be like, in my this is a cute t-shirt, but I wouldn't be in a t-shirt. It's got like the little, little, what do you call these things? The little cut up thingies. See? I wouldn't be doing that. I got on like some yoga pants and slippers. So I would be dressed like, in a nice suit or a pretty dress or something like that. And I would be, more quote unquote professional. But with this, the reason that I love it, especially on TikTok, is because you can just be yourself. You can just show up in the kitchen, right? Because I need to clean up the kitchen. I'm probably going to do that in a minute. You can just be yourself. You don't have to be anything else. Not that I'm anything else when I'm in more professional mode, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like if you've ever had any type of job or you've done anything, it's just like when you go to church. I mean, for most people, you have a different posture, let's say, when you go to church than when you are just hanging out at the house, right? So doesn't mean you're like super wild and crazy when you're hanging out at the house. It just means you just have a different type of decorum. So that's all that I'm saying about that. That's all I'm saying about that. Being paid daily account, welcome in. So my plan, okay, so let me tell y'all what had happened. I went live earlier today around like 5 something. And I was so glad because I've been keep saying I really want to go live earlier in the day. So I went, I was watching one of the people in my community, Christina Bell. I was watching her live, right? And I'm like, oh, wow, this is really good. And I'm like, I'm going to watch it. The reason I like to watch other people is because I get ideas of things that I could say, oh, I could mention that or I hadn't thought about that thing in that way. Oh, or you know what? That's something else that people should know about and stuff like that. So that's the things that I love about our community. By the way, Team Pay Daily. So if you missed it, I was saying that one of the things I love about doing the digital marketing and especially in my community, we don't have any uplines, downlines. It's not like network marketing where people get a percentage of your money or anything like that. Like everything you make, you keep 100% profit inside of the Legacy Builders program. And I'm also doing DWA, which I just started. So I'm doing getting a little bit of coaching with that. So I'll be starting that soon. And as soon as I got in, it's like they changed something. So then I kind of had to figure out, like, okay, what do I do with this thing? So anyway, I have nothing to do with nothing. If you already know that you're interested in making an income online and you're ready to get off the struggle bus and you're sick and tired of seeing all these people making money online, and you're like, how are they doing this? Like, what are they doing? And why can't I do it? Or can I do it? Like, maybe you don't even know, but you can. Go up there to the link in my bio. Put your information in, right? Where is my name? Team Pay Daily or else Cara Vels Clinton. Put your information in, and that's how we'll get connected. Now, what I was saying is earlier, I was watching Christina when she was on her live, and I was thinking, oh, I really could have done this live on my laptop. I said, oh, I could put on her live on my laptop, and then I could invite other people in to watch Christina's live with me so they can see how this works and how we're all able to work together and there's not a competition. And that's one of the main things I love about this. There's 50 plus thousand of us inside of this community. And we're all able to like help each other work together. Hey, K Boss Money Maker, how are you, my friend? Thank you for joining me. I was just saying that. So the last couple of days, I really was under the weather. When you talk about phoning it in, y'all, I phoned it in. I phoned it in for real. Like the one night, I was just so tired and so out of it that I put on this old radio show that I like called oh my gosh, yours truly, Johnny Dollar, right? And the promotion they do, it's like from the 50s or 60s or something. And so the promotion they do is like, it goes, yours truly, Johnny Dollar. The insurance, what is it? He's like a detective, but like an insurance agent detective. And so they send him to all these different places when people have these big insurance claims. And he goes and investigates them. And they're like, that's what it is. The man with the action-packed expense account. And so it's really funny. And I really like it. So what's interesting to me is when back in the day, right? Back in the day, before I was even born, back in the days of the Trinidadies, they used to have radio shows. And so now it's funny because we have audiobooks and now they have podcasts that are just like old radio shows, basically, right? But they have like the mysteries, they have the detective stuff. So it's kind of fun and it's kind of cool that, there's a saying like everything old is new again. All right, so back to my point. Again, if you're not following me, follow me. I will follow you back as long as you have a real account. I'm looking back and forth because I have two devices. I'm about to run upstairs and grab a jacket because even though it's summertime, it's a little chilly because it's super duper hot upstairs and it's really chilly downstairs. So we got to get some kind of different thing to do for the air conditioning or whatever. But anyway, so while I was on Christina, who's inside of my community, while I was on her live, I was thinking, I could have just had the people that were on the live with me earlier. I could have gone live while I was watching Christina's live, right? So you get a different perspective. You see how different people in the community, how we work, how we support each other and stuff like that, right? But when I had the idea, she was getting ready to go off. So then I just hung out on the live with my friend Mary and just watched her live. And so I was trying to find my friend Tim. He was live earlier, but I think Tim has gone. So again, take your finger when you come in, take your finger, tap on the screen, please. That will help send this live out to more people. And we're just talking about digital marketing, affiliate marketing, how this whole thing works together. So let me know, how are you? And where are you coming in from? Let's see, is Tim still live? No, he's not live. Matter of fact, why don't I see him at all? It's so weird. I'm trying to do it on my laptop. Okay, let's go users. There's so many fake accounts of him. Let me show y'all, because when I talk about how these people make these freaking fake accounts, let me show you. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. So one of these people is my friend Tim, right? Inside of my community. Look how many of these accounts I'll say they're the official Tim, There's even some people that are just so scummy with it that they'll put that they're him, and then they'll put like a name. Like I just saw one that they'll even use, like, look at this guy. Ito Farina XRP 272, right? But he's got his name is Tim Hess. He's got Tim's picture here. He even has what time he goes live. 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Well, obviously that's not the real him. He's not going to go live because he's not really Tim. And it's just crazy. Let me show you guys on my Kara Revel's Crittenton page what I'm talking about. So let me flip this camera around and just show you guys what I'm talking about. Because sometimes people don't know. That's why when you hear hosts like me who say, don't DM me, and if anybody DMs you, it's not me, and this is the reason why. So Tim is super duper popular, and he's awesome. He's a great mentor and everything. And he was able to he's actually at over 700,000 inside of this program. And he's been in it it's right about 2 years. So see this right here? This is him. This is his profile. This is his name. But when you scroll, look at all of these fake accounts. I mean, there's a ton of these fake accounts. There's probably about 30 fake people pretending to be him. Then what they'll do, so let me give you an example over here. Like I just had the guy a second ago, who he really wasn't even trying to fake it. He's got his name here, Ito Farina XRP, whatever. He's got Tim's name, Tim's picture. Share how to make income online. I go live at 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Isn't that crazy? It's just absolutely ridiculous how these people are able to do this stuff. It's really annoying. It's really, really annoying. Yeah, they're like an epic fail. So boo for them. And this is why people like me will tell you, like, I don't do the DMs. Like, it doesn't go down in the DMs. It might go down in the DMs somewhere, but not over here. Because as far as I know, like with my Team Pay Daily, I already have 2 fake accounts, right? So I guess you made it when they start trying to pretend that they're you. I guess you made it. So, but it is. You guys got to be careful because these people are out here trying to scam people, take their money, and all this kind of stuff. And so, for me, I will never DM you. I will. You'll have to DM me first, but I'm going to just tell you the same thing, which is to go up there, go to the link in my bio, or go to my website, www.teampaydaily, and get connected that way, okay? So let me see if I can see, Tim is off right now, but yeah, that's all I did. I was just like, you know what, let me go live and let people see how this program works and meet some folks inside. Who we got on here right now? Let me see. I think Cinnamon was on earlier, but she's actually talking about something else. And I'm talking about Legacy Builders, so let me see if we can catch up with Chris, the Mom Boss CEO. Hang on, y'all. Give me 1 second.
That have made thousands of dollars from this program. You don't have to only hear it from me, guys. Chris, the MomBossCEO.com, and that's Chris, C-R-I-S. There's no H in there. But take a look at the website, and it speaks for itself, guys. It gives you so much information in there. The testimonials of other people that have literally made thousands of dollars with this program after a one-time investment. And like I said, I think
I'm
what
gonna
keeps a
go
lot of
and
people
grab my
on the fence about this program, and what
jackets.
keeps them from doing it, is that one-time $900 investment, right? And I get it. It is a lot of money. It is a lot of money.
So you can
But
start
for
with
what you're getting, it's
100
only
or
not, guys. You
300,
are
just
getting
so you
so
know.
much. You're
Even
getting
though
your
she's
domain.
talking
You're
about
getting
900, still the
fully
same.
automated digital business that continues running for you in the background for literally a one-time investment of $900. And you're not investing in the program. You're investing in yourself.
You guys, let me pause her
It is
for
the
1 second.
investment.
If you're interested, you can start. You know, she's talking about the $900. You can start with 100 or 300. I always recommend that you start with the $300 program. That's the blueprint. If you're on the fence, because you're gonna get 2 streams of income with that. You're gonna get the I'm gonna flip my camera around real quick. You're gonna get the $100 stream of income. Oops. And you're also going to get the 300. So you're going to have literally thousands of dollars worth of products and training with that 300. And it sometimes it's a little bit easier, and then you just level up, because honestly that's what I did. All right, so let's listen to her chit chat for a little bit. I'm gonna hang out with Chris, and then I'm gonna go get my sweater. Go get a sweater, jacket, whatever you want to call it. So let's hear what she's talking about. I'm sorry over here with my Caravels Crittenton. I'm trying to get the phone to charge and hold it in place, and it keeps wanting to tip over on me because I killed a charger. I probably shouldn't say that word. I messed up a charger recently because I was bending the cord while I was trying to charge the phone. And so I guess I kind of messed up the wire. Anyway. And here's a big tip for you guys. If you go live, you should absolutely charge your phone before you start. Your phone should be charged. You should be ready to go. You shouldn't have to do what I'm doing. But here's the good news. If you do have to do what I'm doing right now, you know that you can do it, because I'm doing it. So I'm showing you that it can be done. So give me a second. I'll hang out with Chris for a minute. Let me go grab my sweater. And I will be right back. All right.
Make money off of it, right? This program is no different, guys. You're making that one-time investment in yourself. And this program has the potential to continue making you money for the rest of your life. There are no monthly fees, no hidden costs. You don't continue paying anything month by month. If you have a slower month and you didn't make much commissions, oh well, you didn't have to pay fees that month either. You're not paying any bills for your digital online business. You make your one-time investment and that's it. You are done. Your investment is done and paid for. And this program, like I said, has the potential to make you money for the rest of your life. As long as you continue following the proven blueprint, as long as you continue running it and putting the energy in, you will see the fruits of your labor. I had a comment last night. Somebody asked a really great question. Well, what if I don't want to anymore? What if I'm done? I don't want to be posting. I don't want to promote Legacy Builders anymore at some point. So you don't. The Legacy Builders is yours for the rest of your life. You're given the 4 master resale rights for the rest of your life. But if for whatever reason you want to stop, or it's just to take a break, you want to take whether it's weeks or months off, that's fine. Just know, though, that at the end of the day, then your videos become less and less, right? People stop seeing your face. They stop seeing your videos. They stop engaging, right? Eventually. And, your earnings are slowly going to dip, right? But that's totally up to you. At the end of the day, this program, it's built to fit in the nooks and crannies of a busy day for anyone, whether it's a single mom, single dad, stay-home parents. What if you've been contemplating getting a second job? I know I don't want to get a second job. I mean, I already work 40 plus hours a week as it is. And I feel guilty those hours that I'm at work and I don't see my kids. So I'm not wanting another 9-to-5 job. But this one literally fits in the nooks and crannies of my day, guys. So like I said, for today, I've already made 3 posts. I made 1 post right before work. I went into work. I worked my hours. I came out to my vehicle for my lunch. While I was sitting in my vehicle for lunch, I made another post. Went back into work. I worked the rest of my day. When I left work, I had a few errands to run. The family wanted pizza for dinner, so while I was waiting, I ordered the pizza. And while I'm waiting for the pizza to get done, I made my 3rd post for the day. And there, my posts for the day are done. I still came home with the pizza, sat down, had dinner with the family. We visited with one another about the day, had a great meal. And after dinner was done, I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go live. But again, and when I'm done with my live, I'm going to go back in, see my family again, spend the rest of the evening with them, right? So it fits in the nooks and crannies of your day, guys. There's nobody telling you by a certain time you need to do this. By this time you need to do this. At this time you need to have this number of views or this number of followers or this number. No, it's all on you, guys. It's all wherever it fits in your busy day. Between your kids, between your jobs, your responsibilities, your spouse, your other appointments, wherever in the nooks and the crannies of your day is at, that's exactly where you fit it in. I think a couple of weeks ago, I took my son to the dentist. And I was sitting in the room just quietly waiting and made another post. I was just sitting there. And what do we do when we get bored anyway? When we are at things like that, like an appointment or we're waiting for somebody in the car, we start scrolling our phone, right? We start scrolling through our phone, whether it's checking our emails, whether it's on TikTok, we're looking through Amazon. That's all digital marketing, guys. That's exactly what it is. And when we do open up our phone and start scrolling and watching others' videos and, watching their posts and commenting and following, at the end of the day, we are making them money. So why aren't you doing the same thing? If you own a phone, why aren't you in the digital marketing business? It doesn't pertain to any age group, guys. No age group. You don't have to be, a young kiddo that is tech savvy, that knows about all of these apps. None of that. I'm being completely honest and transparent with you when I tell you, up until 3 weeks ago, before I started with the Legacy Builders program, I was what they called the silent scroller. At the end of the night, or when I got bored at the dentist appointment, right, I would open up my phone, I would watch other people's videos, leave the occasional comment, follow those people that I did enjoy, but I never posted anything. I never went live. Very rarely did I even leave a comment. It was very rare. And I didn't know how to do any of that stuff up until 3 weeks ago that I started this program. And this program taught me how. And you might say, yeah, but that's easy stuff. Like you click this, you click that. You know what? I mean, they teach you so much more than that. They're giving you the ins and outs. They're teaching you how to find your perfect customers. They're teaching you engagement. These skills that they are giving you guys, it's basically how I look at it, is a college course for $900. Now, where can you get a college course for $900, right? With tuition costs nowadays. I have a kiddo in college and I wish it was $900, right? But they are basically giving you this knowledge and you can apply it anywhere. It's not only to legacy builders. They're not teaching you and giving you these tips and tricks and a proven blueprint to only apply it to their program. They're not, guys. The information that they are giving you, you can apply it. Let's say you're already doing a side hustle. Let's say you make food from your home, or you bake cakes from your home, or you make t-shirts, or whatever the case may be. Everything that the Legacy Builders program teaches you, all the knowledge they give you, the support, the tech support, all the fundamentals that they teach you, you can apply to whatever side hustle you want. There are people that do purchase the Legacy Builders program and don't promote it one day in their life, because they want the education of it. They want to hear from Michelle O'Neill herself, the founder, that last year made $7 million. They want to see her proven blueprint and find out why she is so successful. So they will buy this program for $900, take what she gives, all of that learning, all the knowledge that she gives, all of her advice. She tells you exactly what she did to become successful. And they apply it, like I said, to their personal businesses. And that's all they do. They don't even promote, like I said, the Legacy Builders. They don't sell it to others, not one day. But they take what they have learned from that and apply it to their other small or large businesses. Not only that, guys, but I know of somebody personally that applied what she learned within this program to her employer. She took everything that she learned at that point, and her employer ended up noticing her. And she got a promotion from it, just because she was taking the skills and the knowledge that she had learned from the Legacy Builders program. She had become so much more confident. She learned more engagement, how to speak to people, how to relate to people. And she ended up getting a promotion, guys. So not only is she making money with her 4 master resale rights and her 4 income streams with this program, but then she's making the extra money that she gets with the promotion. I mean, to me, that is absolutely amazing, guys. At that point, she's already made the money. She was considering a second job. I'm sorry. Her husband became disabled, and she was honestly considering taking on a second job, and she didn't have to. With the 100% commissions that she was making from the Legacy Builders program, in conjunction with her promotion at work, and of course with that came a raise, she ended up supplementing what she would have made taking on a second 40-hour-a-week job. That's amazing, guys. If that doesn't sound like winning, if that doesn't sound like success, I don't know what does. That is absolutely awesome. What kind of time do we have to put into this program? 2 hours a day. Michelle O'Neill herself, the founder of the Legacy Builders program, she is very adamant about the 2-hour workday. And she teaches you exactly how whatever it is that you need to get done for the day to continue your Legacy Builders program, your legacy, and keep it running and keep it flowing, 2 hours a day is all it takes. And I can 100% be honest with you and tell you, yes, I don't spend more than 2 hours a day doing this a day. And that includes my 3 posts and my 1 live every day. And then I will occasionally go into our school group. She gives us access to the community, the school group, where there's so many teaching videos. I'm so sorry. Every day there's a brand new video uploaded that teaches you something different. Or she's answering questions within the community that people have asked her. They're struggling with something. They're not building their email list. They're not making that connection with their customers. She literally will make a whole video on it, and every single day she posts a brand new video answering those questions. And like I said, they're coming straight from the founder herself, the woman that has made $7 million doing this program. And the answers are coming straight from her. Who better to get that knowledge from? Who better to hear from than the millionaire herself that founded the program and has obviously become successful? I mean, who else would you want to ask, right? There's not only her, we have thousands of members within our community that you can ask any questions, any advice, whether it's on the tech side. Let's say you're having an issue with your website, one of your payment methods isn't going through. There's all these tech savvy people in there, guys. They're all in there. They answer your questions. They tell you exactly. You can post your question in there, and within minutes you will get an answer. Or you can even look through the questions, use the little search bar at the top, type in your question, and more than likely somebody else has already asked the same exact question. And so it's probably already got, a dozen people on it that have already given an answer to that question. And if they haven't, then you go ahead and post your question. Post your question on there, and I guarantee you're going to get an answer within minutes. Because again, I'm personally just telling you I've done it. I went on there, I had a question, I got answers like that from more than one person. And like I said, mine was more of a tech question that I had. And the tech people, they're incredibly smart. They know what they're doing. They have built these websites. They know exactly what needs to be done. So whatever it is, whatever hiccup you're having, they know exactly what to do for you. I'm telling you, you're not doing this program alone, guys. You've got a whole community of supporters and other people that have been successful with this program that are right there beside you. You've got the masters themselves that, like I said, the founder that started the program in 2022. This woman, let me tell you, in 2022, this woman was in her mid-50s. Mid-50s, single mom of 6 kids. When she heard about the program and she got started, at that time it wasn't called the Legacy Builders program, right? Because she revamped it. She revamped it and then started the Legacy Builders program. But at that time, she started the program, and in her mind, she told herself, I have a goal of $54,000. If I can make $54,000 this year, my kids and I will be good and I will be happy. Well, let me tell you guys, within 6 months, this woman made 6 figures. 6 months. A single mom, 6 kiddos. She came to TikTok with no followers. She never had posted in her life. She had never gone live in her life. She wasn't familiar with TikTok or Facebook or Instagram. She had no tech skills, was not tech savvy whatsoever. And since 2022, this woman has made $7 million. She is a self-made millionaire at this point within 3 years. That is amazing. That is amazing. And that is the woman in our videos. That is the woman teaching us exactly what to do. So like I said, what better person is there to learn from than her? As successful as she's in, obviously, she knows exactly what she's doing. She obviously knows what she's doing, and she's totally transparent and honest about it. And she tells you exactly what made her successful. She gives tips and advice. She goes on lives constantly too. Every week she has lives. You can go in there and straight up ask her the question on a live, and she answers it. I can't think of a better program that gives you better mentorship or sponsorship or a better community. The community alone, guys, it's amazing. It's amazing. Everybody in there is uplifting. They're supportive of one another. It's a great community. So to simplify things, like I said in the beginning, I basically look at the Legacy Builders program as a program that pays me to get the word out, that pays me to spread the word about their program so that people will make that one-time investment in themselves, earn their 4 income streams, their fully automated website, and something that has the potential of making money for them for the rest of their life. It's an amazing opportunity, guys. Does anybody have any questions at all? Is there anything? Obviously, if you've been listening, if you've been following me, if you've been watching me, I mean, there's got to be a reason why you haven't done it. There's got to be a but within you, or an if, or a, you know what. There's got to be something there. And so I'm wanting, for you guys to let me know, what is it? What is it that's keeping you from doing it? Because even if it comes down to the one-time $900 investment, guys, I get it. It's a lot of money. I totally understand and I get it. But that's another great thing about the Legacy Builders program, is that they even have affordable payment options. So they work with Klarna, in Affirm, in Zip, and I think there's another one, Sezzle. They work with them, and people get those easy, doable financing options where you can literally make to pay up to your $900. That'll give you more than enough time for you to make your first sale. And with that first sale, what does that come with? Your investment back in full. With just your first sale, you have made your investment back 100%. So then you can go back to Affirm, pay off whatever it is that you owe them. The rest is profit in your pocket. Then sale number 2 and sale number 3 and 4 and etc. Those are all profit in your pocket. Legacy Builders does not keep any part of that. Michelle O'Neill doesn't keep any part of that. The person that you purchased your Legacy Builders program from does not make any money off of you. It is not a pyramid scheme, guys. They're not making money off of you. The investment is in yourself and in yourself alone.
Exactly.
All the work that you put in to make your sale all comes right back to you. And that's another great thing about it. You're not relying on other people. You're not waiting for other people to do their part, or for them to... Do you remember, like in school? I remember when I was in school, and we would have the group sessions, and we would make groups of 3 or 4 people, and each one of us were supposed to do a different part of the project. But you always had that one that didn't want to do anything and was almost falling asleep, and you ended up doing their part for them too, because you had to go up to the front of the class and present it. But who got credit? All 4 of you, right? With Legacy Builders program, it's not like that. You're not relying on somebody else. You're not waiting for somebody else at the end of the day to show up or to submit their part of the project. It's all you. You are going to see the fruits of your labor. So the more effort that you put into it, the more you're going to see come back to you. And so how badly do you want it? How bad do you want to have $900 days? How bad do you want to be making money literally while you're in the shower, or while you're sleeping, or while you're at your other job? Because this program continues running. That's why it is a fully automated digital business. It continues running with or without you. And all that is asked is that you make your 3 posts a day, and you go live once a day, and that's it. That keeps you in there. That keeps you in the loop. It keeps your face seen. People are going to continue to see my posts every single day, and they're going to continue coming to my lives every single day. And as long as I remain consistent and I continue posting and answering questions and following up with my leads, my program is going to continue making money for me. I'm a firm believer in that, guys. I know that as long as I stay passionate about it and consistent and keep working it, it'll continue working for me. It'll continue making money for me. So does anyone at all have any questions for me? Are there any questions? Like I said, there's got to be a doubt in you. There's got to be a reason why, you're listening, but you don't take that leap. What is it, guys? Because you know what? You're losing time. You're losing that time. You're losing those days that you could have extra income, extra profit. And the longer you think about it, the more money you're losing out on. So there's got to be a reason. There's got to be a doubt. And like I said, if it's because you're scared, Do it scared. Do it scared. I know I did. But then when I finally did, I knew it was the right decision. And just as I am now, I was then excited and passionate about it, and I still am to this day. I still am. But I took the first step, guys. I reached out. I asked the questions in the live that I watched about it. I went to the website. I plugged in my email address so that it would give me more information. I watched the testimonials of other people within the program. I watched the videos on Michelle O'Neill herself. I did my research. I Googled. I went to YouTube. I watched reviews. And let me tell you something. I'm not going to say, there were a couple reviews here and there of some people that, no, that program's no good. I didn't make any money. It's all a SCAM, right? It was very few. Very few. But I did see some of those. And that didn't deter me. Why? Because I know that at the end of the day, and especially now that I've gotten into the program and I've seen what actually has to be done, and I've been given the knowledge and the support and, you know, the huge community, I know that at the end of the day, if somebody isn't successful and they're not seeing any money, they're either not consistent, they're not passionate about it, they gave up too soon.
Exactly.
Or they're just simply not following that proven blueprint.
Yep.
And not doing, you know, following it to a T and doing what it tells you to do. If you're only going to occasionally post, you know, 2-3 times a week, maybe go live once a week, whatever it may be, that's not enough, guys. There's too many people out there posting videos and making posts and going live, right? The more you do, the more you're going to see the fruits of your labor. But you've got to be consistent with it. And you can't give up too soon. I think that's a really big one. I think people want to see, you know, immediate success. And when that doesn't happen, that's what discourages them. And that's what deters them. And guys, we didn't learn anything overnight. We started a new job. And we didn't know what we were doing. And how long did it actually take us to get comfortable to where we knew all the ins and outs and we were able to answer the questions and we really truly knew what we were doing? 3 months? 6 months? Maybe a year. But nobody ever starts anything new and knows exactly what they're doing.
Oh,
right?
Gosh. Sorry, y'all.
So you can't let that deter you. You can't let that scare you.
Over.
Because at the end of the day, like I said, if you're scared, do it scared.
I'm sorry.
That means that you're passionate about it. And that means it's going to light that fire within you and you're just going to put more energy into it, right? Because I made that one-time investment in myself. I don't want that to go to waste. That's a lot of money. $900 is a lot of money for me to just let it go to waste. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going. You're going to continue seeing my posts. You're going to continue to see me doing lives. Because I'm going to be consistent. Because I made that investment in myself. And none of us wants to make an investment like that and then just let it go. It's just like when you invest in a brand new home and let's say you put $50,000 down payment on it and then, you know, a couple months after that, you're just going to stop making the payments on your on your home and have it foreclosed. No, because you're going to say, I'm not going to lose my investment. I put $50,000 into this home. I'm going to work this home. I'm going to fix this home. I'm going to tweak this home. I'm going to live here. And then one day, you know, I might sell it and there's my investment back. That's exactly what this program is, guys. It's the investment in you and yourself. You've just got to believe in yourself and you've just got to do it. You've got to take the first step and just do it. The longer you continue thinking about it, the longer you keep talking yourself out of it, those days are going by and you're losing those opportunities at making money.
So true.
Each day that goes by, you're by the second. Does anyone in the room have any questions whatsoever, guys? Any questions at all? Any buts, ifs, doubts? My website again is Chris with no H. CRIS. Chris, the mom.
Give me a second. All right, so we're going to flip back around. So that was Chris from our community. So excited. I'm so excited to have come up with this thought today. And it was just like the thought I had today was I'm always going into other people on our team. Hey, so I'm gonna make a video, right? I'm gonna make a video right now. I'm gonna show you guys how simple this is. But anyway, let me get to this first thought, which is I'm always going into other people's lives. I'm always supporting people. And that's the one thing I really love about our community is that because there's not an MLM, there's no competition. We're not competing against each other. Like you want to kind of help each other, but not really because you don't want them to get ahead of you. Now, that doesn't mean there's not people that are competitive because there are. But we don't have competitions like that where you're trying to leapfrog over somebody or you're trying to get more people under you because nobody's under you. No, nobody is under you. So I guess that's a good distinction to make. That's a good distinction to make. Part of the reason this is not like an MLM or anything like that is because this is a business and it's your business. So when you think about it, what we're selling is digital products. We are selling education, right? We're teaching people how to make money from their phones no matter what type of business product or service they have. So because there's no competition, it's just community, and we've got 50,000 plus people inside of our community, we're able to easily support each other and be there for each other and cheer each other on, right? So that's awesome. So what is also so great about that is when I'm on my lives, I have plenty of people that are from the community that hop on and support me. And, and I appreciate that. And I could actually, let me tell you something about our community. In our community, you can go in and you can put, like, let's say you're brand new and you don't have any followers at all. And you're trying to get your followers, right? You can go in the community and put in your TikTok or whatever social media you're using and say, hey guys, I need some followers. Would you follow me? And people will be like, boom, 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 in the comments. They'll just go and start following you. They'll support you. You can say, hey, I go live at such and such a time. Could somebody hop on the live with me? And people will hop on your lives. I mean, this community is amazing. And as Christy was saying, it's because our founder, Michelle, created it that way, right? Michelle, she specifically didn't want people falling through the cracks. Like in a lot of businesses, when people don't know what to do, they get lost. Now, the only way you can get lost in this program, because this reason it's called a blueprint. You follow it step by step by step. The only way you can get lost inside of this program and feel like you don't know what to do next is that you're not following the training. You're not following the training because inside of the program, everything is laid out for you step by step. It says literally start here. When you start here, you do the first thing. Then it tells you what to do next. Then it tells you what to do next. Then you go in your program, go to the community. Introduce yourself to the community. Put your wins in there. Like wins don't always have to be money, even though, we do have a lot of great success stories in our community financially. People have other wins. We have a big section about mindset because a lot of times people have stinking thinking. When you tell somebody they can make $900 a day, and let's say the most they've ever made is maybe $75 a day, $100 a day. When you say you can, and that's with them working 8 hours a day, or even doing overtime, busting their hump, and then that's not including whatever else is going on with that $100, right, that they get a day. They're like, there's no way you can make $900 a day working 2 hours a day, or 100 or 600 or 300. But guess what? You can. And the reason I know for sure is because I've done it. Now, before I made any money, it's just like you. If you get started, you're not going to be out here making claims like, oh, I'm making. No. You're going to show what people inside of our community have been able to do. Like Jess Cox, right? She was working all of these hours. She always says she's from a holler in West Virginia, and she thought she had to be fancy, and she's so cute. Her husband is also named Jesse. She's Jesse, he's Jesse, and so she's made almost $500,000, maybe more than that now, inside of this exact same program with no tech skills. She didn't know how to do it. None of us knew how to do it. Even the people that knew something a little more, a little less about being online, they didn't know this program. And that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, even if you have a job, let's say you're a nurse or a doctor or whatever, or you work at McDonald's and you decide you're going to go work somewhere else. You may know some skills, but they're going to train you on the way they want you to do things there, right? So that's how this is. So you don't need a big following. You don't need tech skills. And so what Christy was saying, like about with our founder, Michelle, she teaches us every single day, step by step. You get a video from her every single day. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can hop over from here and get on to my other account. By the way, if you don't know me, my name is Kara. I am a serial entrepreneur. I'm a mom of 6. I'm a world traveler. I'm an empty nester. I'm soon to be a Gigi because my daughter and my son-in-law are about to have my first grandchild. And so let me see if I can hop over here to my community and show you guys, is this the right page? Yes. And show you guys, give you just an example of see, you don't have to be like a genius to do this. Clearly, I'm doing it. All right, and I was going to show you guys how I'm going to make a little video that you'll see probably later on. Okay. I'm probably going to show you guys this later. Let me see. I don't want to use this mug because this mug already has something in it. But before I do that, let me see if I can get over here in my community. I just want to show you what I mean when I say that Michelle gives us. Now, remember, there's 54,000 plus of us inside of this community. When I say this lady is probably the most dedicated person I have met in a long time, I'm not kidding. She is a mom of 6. She's a grandma of 5. And she's super duper dedicated to everybody's success inside of this community. And here's the thing. Now, if you've come from to everybody's success inside of this community. And here's the thing. Now, if you've come from an MLM, network marketing background or anything like that, you may very well have had somebody who was your upline, like they get money, they get paid a percentage of whatever you make. And they may have been super dedicated. Like, for instance, the product that I was, when I found this program that I was trying to market, well, the lady that I was part of her upline, she is the number 1 female network marketer in the entire world. Her name is Stormy Wellington. And I tell you, she's a hard-working lady. She's consistent. She's dedicated. She actually really does care about people. I cannot say that she doesn't because she does. But here's the thing. Part of her dedication is the fact that she has all of these people under her that she needs to keep motivated so that they'll do what they need to do Why? Because a big percentage of her income comes from those people. So there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I have zero problems with a well done MLM like the one that I was in that she's part of. I was so honored to have her as my mentor because she's just an awesome person. So now most of my interaction with her is on the coaching side. But again, part of that was that she gets a percentage of every sale. So that's the challenge with a lot of MLM stuff is you have to keep buying products. You have to consistently recruit new people. It's a lot. This is not that. Now, okay, all right, finally I got it. Trying to do stuff with one hand because I got two phones. So I'm holding one in my hand and and the other one is sitting on the counter. So let me see. Let me go here to the classroom and find for you guys. Okay, so right now we're in the middle of a 90-day sprint. So if you're interested, if you know, like, hey, I'm ready to figure out how to get to this bag here. I'm sick and tired of riding the struggle bus. I want to make money. Me and my kids want to do fun stuff. We want to go to Disney World. I want to have more time and more time and more freedom and more money. I want to make more memories with my family because that's what I wanted. Then guess what? I get it. You need to join us. You need to get inside of this community. We are doing the 90-day sprint, so now is the perfect time for you to get ready. Go to the link in my bio, put in your information. If you're seeing this on any of my pages, then just drop a 1 in the comments, and I will absolutely get you the information. Now, let me show you real quick what we get every day from Michelle. This is what I mean by we get a little video. So I'm going to show y'all a few things inside of the community. So bear with me because I do have two phones. I want to make sure that both phones, you guys can see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to flip this camera around a second. I'm going to put this one phone down here, stop flipping over, and just stand up and face the screen. Let me see. Okay, let me flip this one over. And I had it flipped over. I'm going to come and I'm going to show you guys a little bit inside of the community. I was trying to put the dishes away, unloading the dishwasher while we were listening to Christy earlier. So hang on, you guys. Show you how this works. All right. I knew one of these phones would flip over. So let me show you how this works. All right. Go right here. So this is our DGC community, right? So this is our community. This is me right here, right? And then you can see, hopefully you can see, there are 54,600 people in our community right now. 139 people are actually online inside the community right now. And we have 6 admins on right now. So right here, 54, 139, and 6. All right, so you can see that this is a global program. So there's always somebody sort of online. There's always admins online. And let me go right here. Here's a new person that just joined. She said, Mama 3, hoping to spend less time at work and more time with my kids. So this is where you have introductions and stuff like that. Let me go, though. That's not what I want to show you. I want to show you what we get from Michelle every day. So let me go here. All right, so today it's day 67. So right here, you would click here. So in the morning or whenever you do your training for the day, and these are super short videos. Let me just try to get the camera angled. So, crap on the counter. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna be better organized probably tomorrow. I can't find my phone stand. It's all right. It's all good in the neighborhood. Just trying to show you guys how this works. Okay, so you would go right here. Here's Michelle. This is our founder. And she's talking to, oh, there. You can see her better here. So this is Michelle. Mom of 6, 5 grandkids. My passion is helping others create an income online. So day 67. So you click here. Okay, let me like this. So you see so far this post, 167 people have liked it, 70 people have commented. You can see that people really love this daily interaction with Michelle. Thank you, Michelle, and the team appreciate your hard work. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. You're different from everyone else. Just be you. All my content. Thank you, Michelle. See that? So she is just really, really, you can see how much we all really love Michelle. She is awesome. All right. So today's video was a question Natasha asked. Not only did I answer a question, I provided a content planner as well to help you stand out. So I'm going to not do that one because I don't want to do that one. But you see right here, she's giving us this video. This one is 7 minutes and 2 seconds. And she's giving us a social media content planner. But let me see. All right. Here we go. Confidence. This is day 65. Confidence, clarity, and a bold move.
Welcome to day 65 of our 90-day freedom sprint. And today I am answering...
I'm sorry. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to cough, but 2, I have a habit. So just in case if you're inside DGC or if you're in school and you didn't notice, you can speed up the videos. I have a habit of speeding things up, usually to 1.5 times speed. But usually when I'm listening to Michelle, I'll do it 1.2 because she's giving us tips. And so I want to make sure that I'm not missing a tip because I have it sped up so fast. But you can speed this up. This is the normal speed, and then it goes all the way up to 2.5 times. Because scientifically speaking, we can actually listen way faster than we think we can. All right, so I'm going to put it at one time so you guys can hear it because we're not going to watch the whole thing. But this is day 65, and this is what you would get inside the community. Sorry, this is user error, y'all. Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you. All right, here we go. Here is Michelle right now.
Question. She asked some really good questions here. So, Catherine, I'm going to answer your questions. And that is the topic for today, which is confidence, clarity, and one bold move to get you closer to your first sale or closer to getting consistent sales. So, part 1, how can I show up with more confidence and clarity? Confidence doesn't come from perfection, by the way. It comes from clarity and repetition. Doing the same thing over and over, you'll get better results by having more confidence. Here's the truth. You're never going to feel 100% confident before you do anything. Confidence is something you create by showing up, even when you're scared or unsure. So here's 3 steps to give you more clarity and confidence, a little bit of a reset that I challenge you to do the rest of this month. The first step, get clear on who you're talking to. Ask yourself, who needs this offer today? And what are they struggling with? And what do they want more than anything right now? Like right now, they could snap your fingers and they had it. What do they want more than anything right now? Focus your next post or story on just that one person. This is what I want you to create your content based off of today. That's it, okay? Step 2, anchor yourself to the truth. When you doubt yourself, say this out loud. I'm not here to be perfect. I'm here to help people move toward freedom. You don't need more credentials. You need more conviction. You have something people need. I'll tell you what, boldness wins every single time. I remember when I first launched my business, you guys, I thought I was way too old for TikTok. And I told people all the time, I'm like, you guys, I thought I was too old. I thought because I'm an introvert. I thought because I'm not tech savvy, I was terrified to do videos. But here I am. And I am showing up for you. I'm showing up for you because I know right now you are a mom and you would absolutely love to learn how to make $300 a day, which is $109,000 a year. Imagine making $300 300 a day around your children just from following a 2-hour workday and following a simple blueprint. If that's you, put yes in the comments and I'll give you the blueprint details. I said that over and over. I wasn't even confident enough to say anything more than 300 when I first started. See, but I had boldness, like I'm still showing up. I'll tell you what, your mess is your message. You are more relatable when you're brand new than when you are more established, because you're not as relatable. So take advantage of what you have now and lean all in on that. Step 3, repeat before you feel ready. The more you speak, the more you post, the more you go live, and you offer help, the more confident you'll become. Show up before you're ready, and the confidence will catch up with you. I remember the first time I went live, I was terrified. So I told people, guys, I'm terrified, I'm sweating, but I need to be here for you because somebody needs to hear this today. And that's why people listen to me, because I was that confident and convicted to make an impact in my perfect customer's life. Again, back to here, who needs this offer today? What are they struggling with, and what do they want more than anything right now? The reason why we're not clear is because we're thinking about ourselves. We're worried about ourselves. I never worried about me. I worried about my perfect customer. And that's what changed everything. So part 2, what's one bold move you can make today that aligns with your vision and brings you closer to your first sale or your second sale or consistent daily sales? And that is a great question, by the way. I love that question. What's one bold move I can make today that aligns with my vision and brings me closer to my first sale? Sales come from clarity, consistency, and courage. It's those C words. So here's one bold move that checks all 3 of these. It's this right here. Your past, the shift, the invite. That's to keep it super simple. For example, the past. I used to blank. Insert the relatable, struggle, the burnout, the no time, the overwhelm, you were stuck. Insert that. I used to. Back in September of 2022, I was stressed, I was overwhelmed. I just wanted more time with my family, and I failed miserably at it. That was my past. The shift. Everything changed when I discovered this simple blueprint that showed me step by step how to work 2 hours a day and learn the skills to attract daily paying customers. The invite. I would love to give you free access to the step-by-step guide that has created 110 six-figure income earners, and it's called the Freedom Formula Blueprint. If you want it, just comment Freedom, and I'll send it to you. If you just created something like that over and over again and get comfortable with that and show up with boldness and conviction, watch what happens in your business. You can actually take this after you create it and ask ChatGPT to give you 7 other ideas. That's it. Like, it's all about just showing up and being very clear on how you can help people. Okay, so you don't need to do 50 things. Gosh, I see so many people like jump into this and doing all this stuff that's just causing mass confusion. But you know what else is causing? Procrastination. They're procrastinating. They think if I learn more, I'll have more confidence. And actually, this exact opposite. You just need to do one bold thing that can put you and your offer in front of one person who needs it today. Clarity builds confidence, and confidence creates cash. Boldness builds momentum, and your next customer is already watching you. They're wondering if you are the one they've been waiting for. Show up and show them that you are the one they need to buy from. They are waiting for you to show up. Get the clarity, the confidence, and boldness builds momentum. You got this, my friend.
All right, so that is it. Let me click off of there. And that's it, you guys. You can see we've got from day 1 all the way to day 67. Every single day this lady shows up for us. And it's more than just, let me close this. Let me flip my phone back around, because here's what I need you to understand. It's more than just another course, right? Because there's a lot of courses, and people say stuff like, oh, you're selling a course to sell a course to sell a course. Of course, nobody just buys a course to sell a course to sell a course. Nobody does that. But even if you just bought a course to sell a course, guess what you have to learn before you can sell that course? How to sell the course. So you're buying a course to get information, to learn something that you don't know. Or you could be like me, like I had a little bit of skill, or I had a little bit of like knowledge from way back when. But guess what? Every single thing that I used to think I knew about social media and about marketing online and all of that, it's changed. Why? Because the internet's changed. What's the number one thing that has changed the most? that you guys know in the last year, just since this year, that everybody knows about now, that's been around for several years, but we all didn't know about it, right? It's AI, right? Chat GPT. Now, the most common thing that people know about AI is either they're terrified of the scary stuff they see, or they know about Chat GPT. They may not know how it works, they may not understand it, but pretty much everybody at this point has heard of Chat GPT. So here's the deal, y'all. You cannot be afraid so much that you get left behind. And what I mean by that is not in the scary like Jesus is coming back and you're going to get left behind. Although that's, y'all might want to look into that because that's the thing. But anyway, I'm not here to tell you about that right now. Well, kind of in a way I am. This world is changing. The world is not going to be here forever. All right. We know that we're all going to go out of here at some point. But while we're here, let's live the best life that we can possibly live. Let's help as many people as we can possibly help. Let's make a change in our lives, in our communities, and for ourselves, and to leave a legacy. And that's why the name of this program resonated with me so well. Hey, if you don't know me, my name is Kara. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm a mom of 6. I'm a world traveler. And I'm here to tell you guys that you do not have to keep staying stuck. You don't have to keep being overwhelmed, overworked, underpaid, all of the things that making your life a living HE double hockey sticks. There is a better way. And guess what? I have it. Go right there. Hit the link in my bio. Put in your information. Get this Freedom Formula guide. And let's get connected. It's my beautiful daughter. She just came in and she brought my jelly bean with her.
Hi, y'all.
Come and say hi to the people.
John's getting the tote.
John's getting the tote. Okay, so no. Anyway, and the point is, all right, y'all. So I hope that you enjoyed this live. I hope you enjoyed getting the information. Thank you for hopping on. As promised, I'm going to make that super short video. So y'all are going to see this on my page probably tomorrow. So let me show you. This is going to be one of the ones, if you go look on my page, where you'll just see the words going down the screen. So let me show you how I'm going to do this right now. Give me 1 second. And I think we're going to do good vibes. All right. So here's what you're going to see. Y'all ready? Are you ready for this? And I'm in my head, I'm thinking it's going to be a good day. And I'm not. It's gonna be a good day. Yeah, right. So I can do that one, or we have other mugs. So I could do like one that says "You got this," right? And so that's the end of it, because that's gonna end up being like a 5 to 7 second. That's going to end up being like a 5 to 7 second video. So that's what you're going to see. And you're probably going to see it tomorrow, because I'm actually going to do it in a few minutes. And then I'm going to schedule it. Hey, by the way, if you don't know that you can schedule videos in TikTok, because I like to give you guys tips and stuff that you can use as awesome. Hey, Oshan, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while, friend. If you didn't know, you can schedule posts inside the TikTok Studio app. It's not on regular TikTok. You actually have to download another app, TikTok Studio app. By the way, if y'all don't know, that they are changing the American version of TikTok, which is going to be starting in September of this year. You're going to have to change it over to something M2 or something like that, which is like a combination of Oracle and Peter Thiel, who started PayPal, and it's just a whole bunch of stuff. I'll get into that a little bit more probably tomorrow. But thank you for joining me. I appreciate y'all. Have a good night. Go ahead, hit that link in my bio. Get your free guide. Get your Freedom Formula guide. And let's get going. Ciao for now. Talk to you guys later. Have a great night.